Everyone celebrates a student who goes from average to topper. Teachers praise him. Friends respect him. People call it a comeback story. But no one talks about the opposite. The student who was once a topper and slowly became average. Because that story is much quieter. And the way people react, that's different too. At first, they don't notice. Then slowly, expectations turn into silence. Teachers stop calling your name. People stop asking you for help. No one says anything directly. But you can feel it. The respect fades quietly. And instead of support, you just get looks. Confused looks. Doubtful looks. Like they're wondering, what happened to him? But no one really asks. This is Oriv. He wasn't just a good student. He was that student. The one teachers trusted. The one who didn't need motivation. The one who actually enjoyed studying. Late nights didn't feel like pressure. They felt normal. He didn't chase discipline. Discipline was just who he was. And then, things changed. Not because he suddenly became lazy. Not because he stopped caring. In fact, he still tried. He still sat down to study. Still opened his books. Still told himself, I'll fix this. But something inside him wasn't the same anymore. What once felt natural, now felt forced. What once flowed easily, now required effort just to begin. And that's what people don't understand. From the outside, it looks like he just lost it. But inside, he was trying harder than ever. The strange part? He didn't feel like he had failed. Because nothing dramatic happened. No big moment. No clear breaking point. Just a slow shift. And one day, he realized he wasn't standing out anymore. He was just there. Average. And that word, it started to hurt more than anything else. Not because others said it, but because he could feel it. Because deep down, he knew this wasn't who he really was. He didn't want to be average. It felt empty. Like something inside him was slowly fading. And he couldn't explain why. Now when Oriv sits to study, he still tries. But it feels different. 2 hours feel heavy. 30 minutes feel like a fight. Not because he can't do it, but because his mind keeps pulling him back to who he used to be. He remembers studying 6, 8, even 10 hours a day. He remembers enjoying it. He remembers that version of himself who didn't have to struggle to start. And now, every small step feels insignificant. Because he's not comparing himself to others anymore. He's comparing himself to his peak. And that comparison is exhausting. Not physically, mentally. Because every time he tries again, there's a voice in his head saying, you used to be better than this. And that thought breaks more than failure ever could. This is the part no one talks about. Starting from zero is hard. But coming back is harder. Because when you've already experienced your best, progress feels like loss. Effort feels like proof that you're no longer that person. But here's what Oriv is slowly understanding. He's not broken. He's not incapable. And this isn't the end of him. He's just stuck between two versions of himself. The one he used to be, and the one he hasn't fully rebuilt yet. And maybe the way forward isn't chasing that old version, but rebuilding the habits that created him. Slowly. Quietly. Without comparison. Because that version of Oriv was never built in one day. It was built in small, repeated days. That didn't feel special at the time. And maybe the real strength now is not proving you were great once, but proving to yourself that you can become great again. Even if today it's just 1 hour. Even if it feels small. Even if it doesn't feel like enough. Because deep down, he knows one thing. He was never meant to stay average. If this felt like your story, subscribe. Because this channel is not about motivation. It's about understanding what's really holding you back. And building your way out of it. And if you want something practical to actually start rebuilding, Check the link in the description. Start small. But start.